Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you're welcome, and to my returning subscribers, thanks for being a G. Like, I appreciate you for always showing up on this channel, and I want to say very big thanks for watching my previous video, and thanks for following up on my NYSC story. I hope and I believe you're enjoying every bit of it. So guys, straight up from where we stopped the last time, so I told you about how I enjoyed favor, from my PPA to people that got used for me, and even the hospitality from everybody I met on my PPA. So now to the main story for the day. So I left camp and I was supposed to go by flight, but quite a number of my friends were going by road, and in fact somebody talked me into it because I even had an issue with a friend with why didn't you go by flight, do you have to go through that much stress and everything and all of that. So I was just it's fine, my friends are here, and we are eventually, I think I went with just one of my friends, the rest of the people even left or went with a different bus entirely. So we had to pass the night in Benin, Edo State, and it was a roller coaster. I was literally taking the breakfast of the previous day at 1 a.m. at midnight, the other day. That was how crazy it was. The journey was so hectic because our bus got faulty and it was really crazy.
Now Benin we did like this, so
end of the day, 2 bottles start.
Hey.
2 bottles.
Need to one. Là j'ai fait j'ai breakfast. Breakfast is down now. Ah God. We don't try.
The place where it happened, they were trying to get kilonje, they were trying to get mechanic and everything like that. So it was just something different entirely. It was not so interesting. So I got to my house. I got to Ibadan on a Saturday, so I just stayed with one of my sister's friends. Then on Sunday, I was still sleeping. For 2 days straight up, I was sleeping. On Sunday, my dad had to call me, hello, when are you coming home? Because my sister actually came to a friend's house. She was there on Friday. Hoping I would arrive on a Friday, but eventually I had to arrive on Saturday because of the every that happened on our way and everything. So she came to receive me. She came from Abeokuta to Ibadan to receive me and everything. So so my parents had to call, wait, this girl, when is she coming and all of that? And my sister was she will come, she's still sleeping. So it was in the sleep that I overheard the conversation, and I'm okay, I think I want to go home now. So I just picked a few of my stuffs because I felt there was no wisdom in packing all my stuffs down home again, since I was still going back to Calabar. I could just drop my stuffs in Ibadan because home for me is in Oyo, Oyo town. So that's where my parents stay and all that. So that's when I just got ready and I picked a few of my stuffs, and I traveled down home. So on getting home, I had to give them all the gist. I was so happy. They were happy receiving me back. I had a very nice dish. I enjoyed myself. So on Saturday, no, that was on Sunday. The Monday morning came, and I was trying to post on my blog and everything. So if you're watching this video and you're hearing it for the first time that I have a blog, yes I do. So you can check out my work on www.astar.com right now. Yes, so it's just a click away. So guys, that Monday morning I was just trying to put my work together and all. Then I felt I was feeling so strange. So I think it was my dad that walked to my room and was "Hi woman, what's up? Hope you're fine, hope you're healthy." And I said, yes, I'm fine. So he told my sister to probably bring a cup of tea for me or something, and they were on holiday that period. I think so, or maybe there was a public holiday, but I know they didn't go to work that day. So there was a public holiday, I can vividly remember. So my dad was just just take the tea for now till the breakfast will be ready. As I just took a gulp, I just it didn't even reach down before I just threw up pam. Everybody was hey, what's that? So I said, I think I'm feverish, and but it was very happy. Very funny because everything happened very fast. This minute I was very healthy talking to them, then the next minute, my brothers and sisters, the mosquitoes in Obubra where I camped, those mosquitoes are not born again. I was actually crediting myself because I was trying to imagine how I did not fall sick. I took quite a number of friends to the medical center. I took quite a number of friends. In fact, I stayed with a particular friend for over 5 days. It was a drip, injection, and all sorts also. It was a very serious thing. Everybody was breaking down, and I was really scared of myself because I know how fragile I can be. So like I was feeling like the jagaban, the boss. Like I already went to the clinic. Everybody was sick. I was already on through. I didn't know that my home has really stored up. It wasn't funny. So what happened next? I could not even work. They had to like bundle me and assist me to the hospital. So when I got there, like my nurse is very familiar, like I know her very well. So she was like, I heard you just came back from camp. Hey, so sorry, this and that. What was the experience like this? I said, this is the experience, this is the result, this is the outcome of the experience, because if mosquito did not bite me, you will not see me. Like I was so down. They gave me injection, then the next minute I slept like something else. So like I woke up hours later, they discharged me, took me home and everything. So like that. So that shit happened, and before I know it, I had like 2 weeks break to come home, and that was why I came home. Before I knew it, like the 2 weeks breaks was almost over. So I had to like start picking my stuffs to move back to Calabar. So I moved with a friend. We went in his car. So we passed the night in Enugu this time around. Then the next day we had to continue the journey and go to Calabar then to get settled. So in between, I had not concluded if I'll be staying in the family house, but a lot of people, the likes of Pastor Theophilus, Mama Peck, Pastor Francis, Pastor Kunle, and a few others, that's the English, and a few others, like they encouraged me, told me to stay back in the NCZ family as well. For me, that place doesn't suit me so well. It doesn't look like a place where I can stay, basically, yeah. So I felt like we have to eat from the same pot. I'm somebody that I'm someone who has taste for food and everything. So like I was just trying to like process everything that no, I'm not sure I can even survive here. Like I can't. So you can only wear skirts, you can't wear trousers. If you have to wear trousers, then you have to be covered. You know, all those things are necessary. You have to cover your head to church, this kind of dress, you can't wear sleeveless, everything, and there's heat in Calabar. Anyway, you know, all those things, like you can only wear them in your room. You can't step out of the room wearing those things. Like it is against the ethics of the house. So like I'm like all this condition on ground, I'm not sure I can cope. So I already spoke to like three brothers of mine that I have and all of that. So I told them already, hey, this is what is actually happening. I may have to get an apartment in Calabar, and every time they were like, don't worry, we'll look for money, just get a place first. So I joined a number of my friends and we started the house hunt. We were looking for places. Like there are terrible houses in Calabar, like ridiculous houses. As a core member, you can't even manage there, like you can't even stay there, and those houses are bad, and you need to like hear the outrageous amounts that the agents and the landlords were calling for us. In fact, one man was even like, I'm giving you this house and this amount because you are my children. And I'm like, excuse me, sir. How many children did you give birth? So like the house was ridiculously bad, and this man was actually like requesting for that kind of money, and I'm like, no, like, but that is by the way, Sha. You know, I think a few days after looking for the houses, I was just praying one night. Then the Lord said, stay in this house. I'm telling you, like I heard God's voice, like it was clear enough, like it was super clear. So like super clear, and I'm like, okay, how about all the stress and everything? God said, I have plans for you, stay in this house. And I'm like, the same God that told me that he has opened door for me across River State, it's still the same God telling me stay in this house. That means that if I stay out there, like a lot of things like that I can't handle may eventually show up and everything. Then I feel like, well, God has plans for me, and his plans are far better than mine, okay? So like that day I had to like think about it. So it was a number of us that are always going out to look for the house and everything. So one of us already withdrew. That's Pastor Toby. Said he can't continue that, as he's looking at it, it's like he was going to stay in the house. So like I was the only female. Okay, two of us, myself and Anu. Shout out to you, Anu. So like I'm like, okay, like maybe I can still try. She gets. So I just told myself, wait, I'll just be fine. Eh? Like let me see how it works. So eventually I had to voice out that by divine instruction, I think I'm staying back in this house. But as I then, you know, I'm already getting along. People in the family house, they are very lovely. Definitely you will still meet some kind of annoying people, but like this instruction came for me to like stay, and I was like, okay, it's all right, God, your will be done. That same week, it was on a weekend, I was just entering the bathroom, and God told me that you'll be working with the secretariat in this house. And I'm like, secretariat here, like, and for real, like I've been a secretary all my life, with TDT, with worship, with YBNL, like I'm serving many capacities as general secretary, and I'm like, is this general secretary that I want to do for the rest of my life? Like, and I'm like, okay. So like few days after God gave me that instruction, Pastor K called me. He invited me to his office in the secretariat of the NCC family house now, and he told me that okay, like he explained to me the form of the state conference of Jesus Corpers. So like this is a state conference organized for all Jesus Corpers in the whole of Cross River State, that he will be the chairman and I will be his secretary. When he told me, like, I rolled my eyes, and he did not even say it like go and think about it and get back to me. Like he said it like straight up, because myself, I know me too well. I'll give him like a very straight answer and I'll say, hello Pastor K, I'm sorry, like can you give me time to think about it or pray about it? But I could recall that a few days before then God told me, so like I was prepared for it. Like, but I don't even know the form it was going to take. But even beyond that, I even worked like beyond just being state conference secretary. Like a whole lot of work came for me, like in the secretariat and all of that, which we'll still get to talk about. So I don't want to like jump into that. So like I want us to just take it step by step. So eventually I was like, okay, so I'm staying in this house and hall. Then the going began and it was getting tough. And what I'm talking about, we'll still get deep into, let's talk about the family house, NCC family house. Maybe I will even invite a friend over, like I won't be the only one talking about it, like somebody that's been in the family house, so that you can know what I'm talking about. Because family house is an amazing place to be, but then it comes with a whole lot of responsibilities, patience, wisdom, and a whole lot. So the work started and we had our first meeting and everything, and deep down I felt like eyes were on me, kind of that who is this girl, because I remember I was in Flourish room. Shout out to all Flourish girls. People in those rooms can relate, like the way we just, the way we talk, like you literally think like we're families, like we knew each other even before we met in that place and everything. So like I love the flow in the room, but I could just be alone and plugged. I don't want to talk to anybody. I just want to be in my corner. So shout out to Last B, that's Leading Esther. Like she's been somebody who was quite close to me, like right from the scratch, and also Fama Kinwa. Bless you, amazing lady. So baby G. So like it's always been like that, but I just want to like be in my corner and everything. So like a whole lot was literally happening in the family house, and I'm like, hey, is this where God say I should stay? Like, will I really be able to like stay? Will I be able to cope? So did I stay in the family house, or I eventually left? Did I obey God's instruction? Was I able to cope with everything that came up in the family house? Like, what was my decision making like? What was like the aftermath of everything? You will hear that in my next video. So till then guys, I'll catch up with you, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and look out for the next video. Amazing content. I'm sure you don't want to miss it. Most importantly, make sure you click on the subscribe button. Thank you. I'll catch up with you guys in my next video. Bye.
See,
okay,
if there's any background issue I'm not comfortable with, it's only the books I want them to show. Come as the perfectionist, but God knows that there are some things I cannot just.
I know, right?
I can just try, but
Are you recording? I'm careful of space. Think about where just to about stop in between.
you can start now.
Yeah, goodbye. Thank you. I'll be calling Mushan.
Yes, that's good.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is God forbid.
I started recording.
Blopper. Gbogbo ilé akínyìn ẹ káàbọ̀ sí ìkànnì ayélujára yóò ní Esther.
But look at the song.
Because I feel like my Yoruba is actually sweet, but like people don't hear it. And yeah, the way people ask me, you're from Calabar, you're from King Yoruba. Emi deni mo Yoruba tata. Hey, continue. You complete Yoruba sha. Yoruba is small. Nonsense, lady. Only one go back on back. Sorry, the giddy because it's not easy to do from Yoruba. Hey guys, and welcome back to my what? I don't know how to speak. I don't know it. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for watching my last video, and I'm so glad because like we are consistent on this, because somebody actually called me bad storyteller because I took a long break before coming back, but it's all well and good. So guys, straight up from this like was quite interesting, because if you saw my my vlog on my way to the camp, so I don't like it. Organize one time. Let me just video. Bye.